The King County Overdose Data Dashboards provide information on fatal and non-fatal overdoses in King County. You can find the dashboards at kingcounty.gov/overdose/data. There are two dashboards on this page. The dashboard at the top displays overdose death data. The dashboard at the bottom has data on opioid overdoses treated by emergency medical services. On the Fatal Overdose Dashboard, the landing page shows a summary of key data around fatal overdoses and a graph of fatal overdoses over time. Hover over this graph and throughout the dashboard to see more detail and an interpretation of the data. Use the toggle to the left of the graph to customize the data shown. Click on the colored buttons on the top half of the page to go to other tabs of the dashboard that go into more detail about each respective topic. On the Drugs Involved tab, the top two graphs show trends over time. The left graph shows specific drug classes involved in overdose deaths, and individuals can be represented in more than one line if their death involved more than one of the drug classes listed. The graph to the right shows the number of deaths involving opioids and/or stimulants. In this graph, individuals are only represented once. The graph at the bottom of the page shows data from the most recent complete year. After selecting a specific drug type on the left-hand side, the graph will display information about the deaths attributed to that specific drug class. Click on the box in the top right-hand corner that says "Click to view interpretation of the data" to see a written interpretation of the data shown on this tab. The Trends and Demographic tabs include a box on the right-hand side with options to customize the data view. You can view different measures of overdose incidents, including counts, year-to-date counts, and rates. Counts and rates show the most recent complete year of data, and year-to-date counts show data from January 1st to the current day in each year. The data is displayed by age, gender, race, ethnicity, presumed living situation, intent, and region. On the Demographics tab, you can also view demographic data disaggregated by living situation. Click the button on the top right-hand corner to see an interpretation of this data. The Geography tab similarly includes a box on the right-hand side with options to customize the data view. The bottom of the tab displays how the relationship between presumed living situation and overdose deaths differ by King County region. Hover over the text to view visuals of the written interpretation. You can find more detailed descriptions of the data sources and methodology used in the dashboard by clicking on Methods Report. On this same webpage, ensure to scroll down to the other dashboard that presents opioid overdoses treated by King County Emergency Medical Services and opioid overdoses treated in King County Emergency Departments. Please note that this dashboard specifically shows opioid overdoses as opposed to all overdoses. The summary page of this dashboard shows trends over time. On the top half of the page, you can view EMS-treated opioid overdoses in King County. On the bottom half, you can view emergency department or ED visits for opioid overdoses. On both graphs, you can view the data by year, quarter, month, or week by using the drop-down menu. Hover over the bars to see an interpretation of the data. Click on the green and blue rectangles on the left-hand side to view data by demographics, trends, or geography for either EMS-treated opioid overdoses or opioid overdose ED visits. Let's click on Trends of EMS-treated opioid overdoses. The Demographics, Trends, and Geography tabs all include a box on the right-hand side with options to customize the data view. You can view counts or year-to-date counts. Counts show the most recent complete year of data, and year-to-date counts show data from January 1st to the current day in each year. The data is displayed by different demographic groups, including age, gender, transport type, and region. On the Geography tab, you can view the data by region, subregion, city and neighborhood, or fire district. To view weekly trends by geography, click on the button that says "Click to view weekly trends." This page will show weekly counts of EMS-treated opioid overdoses over the past year. The dotted line displays the average number of opioid overdoses treated by EMS over the past year in that selected geography. Remember, on each page you can hover over the visualizations to see an interpretation of the data. In the top right corner, click to return to the summary page. Once you return to the summary page, you can view similar data from emergency department visits by clicking on the blue buttons. ED visit data is displayed by age, gender, race and ethnicity, region, and if they were admitted into the hospital. To view more information on each data source and the definitions used, click About the Data. Thank you for visiting and using the King County Overdose Data Dashboards.